by the way. Project-based learning is an investigation of a real-world problem. By teaching children to ask questions and solve problems, we prepare them for the challenges of life. What are the benefits of project-based learning? The use of project-based learning is an authentic, effective, and fun way to learn because it is relevant to the student's life and it is meaningful. In addition, it develops the problem-solving skills, collaborative skills, and communication skills and critical thinking skills of children. Project-based learning is a category of experimental learning where students are presented with a complex problem or question that has multiple potential solutions and possibilities for exploration. However, after studying this problem or questions and their themes, students are challenged to develop a plan and create a product or artifact that addresses the problem. Students engage in project-based learning work with real-world challenges, solve problems in their teams, discover knowledge on their own without structure imposed by the instructor, and develop projects that are outcome of this work. Is project-based learning motivate students to learn? According to Prayer Hill, Tanjala, and Alkinora 2006, there are 4 motivators for project-based learning. First is fostering work readiness. Second is facilitating humanitarian service. And third is fostering critical thinking. Fourth is facilitating understanding of the content. Can you cite real-world scenario where students can learn on project-based learning? Yes. Find out the child what is interested in, and this item will be subject of the theme or learning process or project. For example, if your student love to explore and play, you can start by the activity by taking them a field trip or let your student explore the park and then discover the park and then look at the strengths and the weaknesses of the park and let the students observe what is the problem in that certain park and then let them list down the problem. And then the teachers can let the students create a proposal or a posters on how to resolve the certain problem in the park. Presentation of final work is done in the public arena. Teachers may even consider inviting experts such as community leaders to provide feedback to students. This public presentation entitled feedbacks and gives students opportunities to respond the question or to question or critique another real-world skills. Children are curious about the world around them, so they are curious about issues in the community and what the adults do. Project-based learning gives children of all ages, of all status, of all diversity, an opportunity to have a voice. Problem-based learning begins with a problem that determines what students study. The problem derives from an observable phenomena or event. The emphasis is on acquiring new knowledge, and the solution is less important. Here, students are presented with open-ended authentic questions, and students analyze the question. Students generate hypotheses that explain the phenomenon, and students identify further follow-up questions, and then students seek additional data to answer the questions. While project-based learning begins with the assignment of tasks that will lead to the creation of final product or project, the emphasis is on the end product. How students work in project-based learning? In this learning, students work on open-ended assignments. This could be more than one problem. Students analyze the problems and generate solutions. Students design and develop a prototype of the solution. Students refine the solution based on the feedback from experts, instructions, and peers. PBL is another collaborative learner-centered instructional approach where students work in group to construct their knowledge and gain mastery of the course content.
also garbage bin. They don't have also bathrooms and benches, lights, slides, and cafeteria. So what we are going to do now is we are going to create a proposal about the certain project on how to improve the playground. So who has an idea on what we are going to do to solve the problem in the park? Okay, from that certain scenario and then from certain problem in the park, how can we do or how can we solve the problem to improve the playground? Who has an idea? Sanitation program. Sanitation program, yes, it could be. Sanitation program, what else? Okay, what else? Okay, Papa.
Let the management know the problem in the park.
Okay, that's good idea. Okay, what's another idea? Paano natin masolusyonan ang nakita natin problema sa park? Yes.
Now we can create a slogan or poster to promoting the solution.
Okay. For today, our topic is about celestial bodies. And, diba ba, can you read the question?
Does the moon move or do we move?
Okay. So, this is my question. Does the moon move or do we move? Okay. We are going to answer this question. We are going to research the moon. I will group you into 5. You check out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You can do your research and then you can pass your activity tomorrow. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, yesterday we tackled about celestial bodies. Okay, I have given you yesterday the question about does the moon move or do we move? Okay, now you're going to present your answers with your output with your groups. Okay, present now your answers.
Everyone saw these are words, faces of the moon. So when the moon is slightly in the middle of the earth and the sun, it becomes clearly invisible in the night sky and the side facing the earth that reflects sunlight. And this invisible face of the moon is called the new moon. So this is the new moon. And then, but as the moon continues to orbit and moves a little ahead in the waxing phase after 2 or 3 days, some light from the sun starts to flow on some of its parts which makes the moon appear in a crescent shape in the phase called the waxing crescent. So this is the waxing crescent. And as the moon continues its orbital journey, the sun's reflection keeps on increasing on the moon's surface, and in about a week, when the sun is in a 90-degree position to make the moon you can see its upland portion, this solar phase is called the first quarter. Next, in about 2 or 3 days after the first quarter, the moon is more than half full and still increasing its illuminated surface, and the phase is called the waxing pole. This is the waxing pole. And about 2 weeks after the new moon, or the invisible moon increases behind Earth with respect to the sun, and the full side of the moon facing the Earth against the sunlight views, which finally we can see the full moon. So this is the
Full moon.
And then, as now comes the waiting stage where the moon starts its return journey from the full moon to the invisible new moon as the light begins to increase on its surface. And it enters and called the waning crescent.